Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Obsidian Occultation of Calbourne Downs. Holly had always found solace in the quiet beauty of the Isle of Wight. Its rugged cliffs, sweeping beaches, and quaint villages offered an escape from the hustle and bustle of the mainland. But on the night of the celestial event known as the Obsidian Occultation, the tranquility of the island would be shattered by an otherworldly force. As the moon began its realignment with the stars, casting a shadow unlike any other, Holly found herself drawn to Calbourne Downs. It was said to be a perfect vantage point to witness the phenomenon, a place where the sky met the earth in a breathtaking display of cosmic power. But as Holly arrived at the deserted hillside, she felt a chill run down her spine. The air was thick with an unnatural darkness, and the shadows seemed to dance and twist in the moonlight, taking on a life of their own. She tried to shake off the feeling of unease that crept over her, but it only intensified as the Obsidian Occultation reached its peak. Suddenly, Holly heard a whisper in the wind, a sinister voice that seemed to emanate from the very shadows themselves. It spoke of ancient rituals and forgotten gods, of power beyond comprehension. Terrified, Holly tried to flee, but the obsidian shadows surrounded her, cutting off her escape. As the shadows closed in, Holly felt a wave of overwhelming despair wash over her. Memories long buried resurfaced, traumas she had tried to forget clawed their way back into her mind. The obsidian shadows fed on her fear and anguish, twisting and distorting them until they consumed her completely. When the sun rose the next morning, the residents of the Isle of Wight awoke to a scene of horror. Calbourne Downs lay shrouded in darkness, the obsidian shadows having spread like a plague throughout the island. People whispered of strange occurrences, of loved ones driven mad by unseen forces, of disappearances and deaths too gruesome to comprehend. Holly was never seen again, her fate sealed by the malevolent power of the Obsidian Occultation. And as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the shadowy influence only grew stronger, casting a pall of fear and despair over the Isle of Wight that would never truly fade. In the days that followed Holly's disappearance, the once vibrant island of the Isle of Wight became a place of dread and despair. The obsidian shadows continued to manipulate the emotions of those they touched, driving them to madness and desperation. Among the residents affected by the dark influence was Sarah, Holly's closest friend. Unable to shake the feeling of guilt and grief over Holly's disappearance, Sarah found herself haunted by relentless nightmares. In her dreams, she saw Holly's terrified face surrounded by swirling shadows, pleading for help that never came. Determined to uncover the truth behind Holly's fate, Sarah delved into the island's dark history, scouring ancient texts and whispered legends for clues. But the more she learned, the more she realized that the Obsidian Occultation was not a random event but a carefully orchestrated ritual, a gateway to a realm of unimaginable horror. With each passing night, the shadows grew stronger, their hold on the island tightening like a noose around its neck. People vanished without a trace, their empty homes silent witnesses to the sinister forces at work. Desperate to break free from the darkness consuming her, Sarah sought out the help of a reclusive occult scholar rumored to possess knowledge of the occultation's true purpose. Together, Sarah and the scholar embarked on a perilous journey into the heart of the island's darkness, braving ancient ruins and forbidden rituals in search of answers. But as they delved deeper into the secrets of the Obsidian Occultation, they uncovered a truth more horrifying than they could have ever imagined. The celestial event was not merely a phenomenon of the natural world, but a doorway to another realm, a realm inhabited by beings beyond human comprehension. These entities, hungry for power and worshipped by a cult that spanned centuries, sought to escape their prison and unleash their malevolent influence upon the world. Realizing the true magnitude of the threat facing them, Sarah and the scholar raced against time to find a way to close the gateway before it was too late. But the shadows fought back with all the fury of the abyss, twisting their minds and sowing discord among their ranks. In a final, desperate showdown atop Calbourne Downs, Sarah and the scholar confronted the source of the darkness, a towering monolith pulsating with eldritch energy. With a strength born of determination and sacrifice, they unleashed a powerful counter-ritual, channeling the light of the moon to seal the gateway and banish the obsidian shadows back to the depths from whence they came. As the last echoes of the ritual faded into the night, the darkness lifted from the Isle of Wight, leaving behind a weary but hopeful community. Though the scars of the Obsidian occultation would never fully heal, the islanders emerged stronger than before, united in their resolve to never again succumb to the influence of the shadows. And as the sun rose once more over Calbourne Downs, casting its warm light upon the land, Sarah whispered a silent promise to her friend Holly, wherever she may be, that she would never be forgotten, her memory forever etched into the fabric of the island's history. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had or have a great day.